Hi everybody, I'm Todd, head coach at NoLimitsTriathlon.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Training Peaks. Now if you are an athlete of mine, what I suggest you do is go to the website, which is NoLimitsTriathlon.com, then go over up here to Training Peaks, and that will take you to a login. Click on that. When you log into Training Peaks, you're going to be taken to the calendar view. So right now I can see we're in February. You can see the days of the week and see the days of the week as well, like the actual date. And then you can scroll down. I just use my mouse. And then I'm going to show you where we are right now. So at the time of this video taping is March 3rd, which is a Thursday. And I can see that I have workouts planned for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the following week. Now there's 3 workouts here to the left. They are in red, which means I have not completed them. Now I'm going to talk about the color coding a little bit later, but I just want to show you, what you're going to see when you do log in. Let's get rid of this redness here, and we're going to just go to this week. So imagine you just logged in, and now you're at your first week, and these are the workouts you see. So you have 2 swims, and they have little icons of waves, which represent swimming. We have 3 runs. You got a little runner. So 1, 2, 3. And we have 3 bikes with a little bike chain that tells you the bike. And of course, you have your day off on Friday. Now, this is how you can do it. And again, this is using a PC, and you can do something very similar on your iPhone or your smartphone. There is a Training Peaks app, which works very well too. And this example that I'm doing is a basic edition of Training Peaks, so is not upgraded. Now let's go over to Monday. Let's imagine this is your first day, and you can see that it says you can do an hour swim, and the name of it is technique. So the P means you have planned 1 hour. So let's click on that and open it up and see how it looks. If you look at the left here, you can see what I have planned for you. The duration is 1 hour. The distance, I'm going to get rid of calories because I don't really like having calories in there. And then what we see is the description. So you're going to take this to a pool and you can print it off. What I would do is probably print it off and put it in a little baggie, like a little Ziploc sandwich baggie, and then it won't get wet because usually the ink comes off the paper and just becomes a mess. So a little plastic baggie works really well. You're going to see the description. You have a warm-up, and it's listed right here. Then you're going to have a main set. Main set is below, and then keep scrolling down, and you're going to have the cool down. In the pre-activity comments, what you're going to see is I'm going to give you a focus. So we're going to focus on the catch position, and then we're going to have a goal, right? So what do I expect you to do? So I'd like you to, first of all, go through the workout, read it, make sure it makes sense to you. If you have any questions, please email me, and then below you have the focus and goal. So read through that so you know what you're doing. Go to the pool, complete your swim, and once you're done, you can either do this on your computer or on your phone. I want you to log in and then go down here to something that says post activity comments. And this is where I want you to write, well, how did that workout feel? You can type in things like, this was an awesome swim. Or you can put in times like, my hundreds were 135s, or shoulder was sore. Sorry about the typo. Or things like that. And I like having this area here completed a lot so that when I'm actually coaching you every week, I know, well, how are you doing, right? A lot of people just kind of go and just complete it and they put in what they've done. And that's good too, but I really like having this section completed so I know, well, how did that feel for you and how's your training going? Now, you can see that I can't actually complete it. The reason why I can't complete it is because right now the date is March 3rd and this is March 7th. So having a basic account means that I cannot work on workouts in the future. Would you like to save these? Let's go, yes, we're going to save that. All right, so that is one limitation of having a basic edition. But let's go to the actual day that we're on. So we're going to go on Thursday, and we're going to pull this up, and this is a bike workout. And the title is Short Intervals, and we have an hour plan. Let's imagine we did it all. And then you go down to post activity and go, This was my best bike ever. Heart rate stayed in zone 3 and power was 200 watts. Right, and that's just something, right? So I put that down there, and now what I can do, because we're on the right day, I can go and I can complete it. So if I type in a 1 here and go enter, that means I've added an hour. Now if I type in 15, then I'll put in 15 minutes. You see how the color changed? So it changed from red, this is red now, and if I put in 1, that'll be green. Green means I've completed it all. The actual, it can get a bit confusing, but green means you completed the time plus or minus 20% of the planned time. Now watch this. If we go, let's say we did 75 minutes, are we still good? No, you see, so if we did longer than what was planned, it turns yellow. So that's greater than 20%, so it turns yellow. Now let's say if we did a 4-hour ride and put in a 4, what happens? See, it goes red. So yellow means that you completed the time between 50 and 79%, or 121 to 150% of planned. Now red means not completed or completed less time than 50% or greater than 150% of planned time. So when I'm looking at what you've done, I have to be careful that not only does red mean that you haven't done, but also means you've done too much. So that's kind of the basics of how to do your workouts here. And you can, what I suggest you do is at the end of each week or after the end of each workout, just put in a short comment so that I know what you're doing. Now you can upload your data as well. I like using Garmin tools, and that will connect through Garmin Express, which will connect to your Training Peaks. And you can determine how to do that by going to up here to your name, clicking on it, and go to help. And then you can go down here to device agent, and that will show you how to upload your files. And there's a lot of different things here. So even down here, like Garmin Connect Auto Sync, that's very important, and how to get your device connected to the computer to upload the data, which connects over to Training Peaks. And once you get it all set up, it takes a while to get set up. I get that, but once it's all done, you don't have to worry about it again, and it just works really, really well. Let's go back to the workout here. You can also, if you don't want to upload that way, you can go up here to upload, and then you can browse from your computer, and then you can get the workout uploaded that way. It's pretty powerful what you can do. Let me go over to my coaching. Let me go over now to my coaching account. I'm going to show you a workout that I did yesterday, which was a long run, and you can see the time that I planned and all the completed data over here. You can analyze by clicking that button, and you can see all my laps with all the data up here. Here's the map of the route that I did. You can see my heart rate zones. And down below here, you can see the graph. So what's in gray is elevation, red is the heart rate, and green is the speed. And if you don't want to see some of those, you can hide it, or you can show them all. Right, so you can really dig deep into your training. Now, if you just have a basic package, I don't think you can click and zoom on things like this. You would have to upgrade. Now, I like having that power of going in and seeing what those exact numbers were. Now, I understand that some of you don't, so you don't need to upgrade. The basic package will be good. But if you like going in and you like seeing the data, then you may need to upgrade. And I think it's $20 a month or $120 for a year. You can go over here too, and you can select different things. If you click on this, we'll show you your laps, and scroll down here, you can see all your laps. You can do the heart rate. You can see your peak 30-minute heart rate, and I click onto the graph over here. And the same thing with an hour. I'll show you where your peak heart rate was. You can do your peak pace, which is great. So you can see your peak 30-minute pace, and etc. for more. And this one here will show you peak pace by distance. So if you want to know what your peak 10-mile time is, click on that, and we'll show you what that is. It's a pretty powerful program for sure, But really what I want you to do is use this as a way to get your workouts in, put comments in, and keep track of what you're doing. And it's my way to see what all my athletes are doing. So each week I go in and I look at every single person's stuff. I want to see, well, what are you doing? And I'm really interested in the post-activity comments. I like to see all the data up there as well, but I really want to see the post-activity comments. How did that workout feel? How are you doing? Are there any injuries or any tweaks that I need to be aware of? And when I see those things, like little red flags for myself, so that I can alter and tweak your workouts that are coming up in the next weeks. That was just a short video showing you how you can use Training Peaks. This is Coach Todd saying thank you very much and happy training.